Welcome to the Spin. Got Tyler, John, and got a big show for you. We might get Bayley Martin. Who knows? Do some viewer comments.
Today
Last
might be
qualifier.
The day Bayley Martin makes
Maybe. We'll see. We'll see if we can get him to show up.
Dude. He ain't showing up.
Some blind rankings and some sanctions. Actually, no. Do we have one? Is he here? I don't know where he is.
And we got an empty screen.
There he is. The one and only Bayley Martin. I told you guys he was going to be here. Oh, man.
Bayley, Brian thought you left. He did.
I looked down there. I was like, where is he?
He's got his bitch stuff last minute. What's up, guys?
Hey, congrats, dude.
Yeah, I think that's
Thank you.
most in order.
Thanks.
Making it back.
Yep.
Yeah.
Got the job done.
Yeah, I mean, we wanted to get you out here a couple weeks ago right after the win, but I think you had some bigger things going on. You were out there on vacation, maybe getting engaged to some of those things.
Yeah, congrats on that too.
Thank you. Yeah, it's been a long time coming.
Was that planned, or was that part of I would go to qualify out of Torian and now I propose?
It was always planned. It was just I was hoping I was going to be in a good mood when I was doing it. So yeah, it was always planned to do it then, but I just didn't want to kill the mood by going to Bali and just being like, oh man, I've got to do the online semis sort of thing. So I'm glad I qualified.
And then it turned out perfect.
Yeah,
it definitely did. Yep, very happy.
Do you
very good.
Go ahead,
go ahead, Tyler.
Go ahead.
No, go ahead, Tyler.
Well, I was gonna say, do you like it when it's like game last minute decision? You have to pull it off, because you seem to do that where it's just like I got to do this now. Do you like it when the heat's on?
Yes, I like it when things are tough and hard and it's not just given to you. You have to really work for it. I think I do well in those situations, and I think there's that whole mindset of you want to be like a champion or one of the best in the world, and when it comes down to those moments, if you can pull it off, then you kind of prove to yourself that maybe you have what it takes, sort of thing. So I really like those sort of moments.
Yeah, I've been calling you Heart Attack Bayley. You're not offended by that, are you?
No. Yeah, I'm leaving now. I'm gonna leave now.
Yeah, just before I say it on a live commentary and I get a million people that hate me, I want to make sure I have your consent to call you that.
Leave some hate comments on John.
Oh, he's got plenty.
Yeah, not to harp on that, but the last year has obviously been quite a roller coaster for you. How has it been? I mean, you did the road qualifier, and then ever since you've kind of gotten back into swing of things. How has it been, say, the last 6 months?
The last 6 months have been pretty good. After Down Under, I felt really good. I kind of knew that I was back into it. I just need to keep building and keep the momentum and just focus on the goal of getting back to the games. But I did have a few little mishaps with heart problems after the Open, or just midway through the Open. I had a little thing where I didn't know if I was actually going to continue the season. It wasn't crazy bad as Torian, but I just didn't know if it was going to happen again. I was going to have to take a month off just to settle my heart down, but that kind of cleared up. So I had a little scare, but other than that, everything was pretty much smooth sailing.
Okay.
Can you go into detail what that is, or what happened, or what is happening when then? Is there a risk for that at the games, or can you kind of?
Nah, because everything was going fine all the way up till the Open. And I think it was just the extra stress and into the season.
No.
Dang, his phone just had a heart attack.
And all the
We lost you.
wait, am I back?
Yeah, you're back.
Yeah, we got you. You're just glitchy. Go.
We heard you up to the Open. And then we lost
there was an extra stressors.
Oh, yeah, okay. Heart attack. I heard that.
Oh, I'm sorry. You weren't meant to have to hear that.
Yeah, so I pretty much was just hitting the wall in some of the open workouts. You would have seen me fall off the rings in the second open workout.
Jeez.
Do you remember that?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was not feeling 100%, and I was just getting fatigued really fast. And then in the thruster workout, the last one, I definitely was not right. I was just getting to a certain point, and then my body was just like shutting down in a way I just didn't want to push through.
I think that's
And
for
then
everybody on 26.
I was going to say that.
Yeah.
I think this happens to me all the time. I need to go to the doctor.
Yeah, hang on, there's more to the story.
Go ahead, Bailey.
So then I carried on training, and I was like, okay, something doesn't feel right. And then I did a few more sessions, and I really toned back a session. So I was just hitting it at like 70% sort of thing. And I was still just hitting a wall. Like I'm pretty good at burpees, and I was doing burpee workouts, and I was doing like stepping over the box and stuff. And I was like, okay, something's definitely not right. Like I'm really like cooking myself for no reason. I'm not even doing much work. So I got blood tests and stuff, and then my troponin levels were quite high, which wasn't normal. And then
John,
I just
translate. What's that mean?
Bad heart.
Great.
yeah.
Continue, Bailey. Sorry.
Yeah, so kind of just got a few blood tests. I talked to one of my doctors that I worked with at the Torium Pro last year, who basically pulled me from the competition. She's been helping me out with basically knowing what to do, because honestly I wouldn't know what to do. I'd just be going to a doctor saying, hey, I've got a problem, what do I need to take to fix it, sort of thing. So I was getting like stress tests, MRIs and stuff like that, and everything seemed okay. It was just my heart kind of flared up a little bit, but it was nothing bad. I wasn't getting any like chest pain like the year before. And then it kind of cleared up, and then I did quarterfinals, and I felt fine, and I just kind of monitored it for a while, and nothing came back. So I was pretty much cleared to carry on, and now I kind of know what my body will do if something is happening. So I'm a bit more aware now, because I kind of caught it.
Okay. No, that's awesome. I'm hopefully
Yeah.
that.
So if you back off quickly when you realize it will fix itself rather
Yeah.
quickly.
Well, it hasn't happened again. Like I went through Torian, testing all the Torian workouts, and that was pretty full on. So I don't think it will happen again. It was just more so, I don't know. They said it could be some sort of rhabdo as well. So they haven't really nailed it on the head. So I could just be super fatigued from training, and then my body's just not liking it. I just push myself too hard, and then that's kind of what spiked my levels. Yeah.
That's interesting, because like Tyler, it's a protein in the heart muscle, Tyler.
Yeah.
And so what happens is if you damage your heart, like it can leak into your bloodstream, troponin, and then that's what makes it high. But just like the same way rhabdo works.
So it's just like
But
rhabdo,
rhabdo
to the heart.
is lactate, though. It's like lactic acidosis. It's not. Those are different things that are leaking in your bloodstream.
Similar mechanism, though.
Yeah.
Got you.
Yeah. Yeah. So that kind of happened.
That kind of happened.
Well, I'm glad that it's under control. It looked I thought it kind of looked easy. I mean, I don't know if it felt like that to you, but it felt like there was never really a threat. I know, like a threat of Justin. I'm saying,
Yeah.
The last day, I think the second to last workout was the long weightlifting chipper workout, where you had to do the burpees over the wall at the end, the beginning and the end. And Jay was definitely in a league of his own, but you were in a league of your own right after Jay. And Justin is like 4 people down. Like it didn't feel like you were in trouble of not getting your spot, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, you can say that. I definitely wanted to like seal it up in that workout. I knew it was a great workout for me. I didn't know how Justin would actually go in it. Jesus. That guy gets so many shots.
Listen,
he's like, look, here we go. It's been 2 weeks. I'm still hearing about it. But yeah, that was a good workout for me. Like I finished second in that workout when they did it the first time, and it was like my second year doing a semi-final, and they had Ricky, Jay, Royce, I think Baden Brown won it, so it was pretty stacked, and I still came second, and I was only like 75 kgs pretty much doing it. So
Yeah,
That's
when you
165, Tyler.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
obviously, you probably felt confident going into it, but was there like any like, man, why is Justin coming all the way over here to Australia trying to steal one of our spots? Like, we obviously heard a lot of that in South America, and they got all mad that Annika and Miley came. But
not really.
No
Yeah.
animosity. It was all good.
Nah, it was fine. I thought, in a way, I was wondering why they invited anyone, just because obviously Oceania, we want to send as many Oceania athletes to the games as possible. And then obviously you invite Justin, who's really good, and he had a very good chance of taking a spot. So it was kind of like, oh, like, why wouldn't you want to see more people from Oceania qualify, sort of thing? Because we don't normally get many spots. But I didn't really think of it as like he's going to take my spot, sort of thing. I just thought of it as like a thing for our region, but
You're like,
I
dang,
wasn't
that
worried.
sucks for
I
Ricky.
kind of, yeah, I was like, I wonder how that's gonna go down in the corrals. I was talking shit to them because they were next to each other, and I was saying like, imagine if this is 2022, you guys wouldn't be talking like this. But yeah, it was fine with him. It was like good talking shitty. He's a good dude, and it was just good having him there because I've never really had to really fight for my spot. It's always been like trying to chase Ricky and Jay, sort of thing, and then having him like keep me on my toes the whole weekend was actually really good, and I think it will benefit me for the games as well. So I think it was really fun, really good.
That's a
like
cool
to hear that.
perspective. That's a cool
Yeah.
perspective. Yeah. And I guess to have people doubt you too, because you like you said, like you are the third guy out of that region, and it's like
Yeah.
people just said Justin was going to make it. Myself included.
Well, yeah. There was a lot of comments saying like he's gonna win. He's gonna win the Touring Pro. And obviously, people were saying no way, like he's not gonna win or something. But everyone was saying no, he's got it easy. Like mostly his fans and stuff. And then after the weekend, everyone was saying, "Oh, Justin, it's credit to you for showing up to a stacked region." I was like, "What? You were never classing our region as stacked before it started. You didn't even know who I was."
Bailey, make your mind up. You want to talk trash on Justin or defend him?
No, I'm talking about his fans. All these comments just like literally changed over the weekend.
I don't know who it is, but there is a guy on Boys Interrupted that comments all the time, and huge fan of yours. And if you don't know who he is, you should reach out to this guy because man, it would make his day. You know what? I'll find out who it is and I will send it to. I'll DM you. But for like 2 straight weeks, he was like, "Justin, you made a mistake. Bailey's about to murder you." Like every single show, he's telling like, "That sucks that Bailey's gonna be your daddy the next year." Like the whole like for 2 straight weeks, just commented after comment after comment, and Justin even brought it up, and sure enough, it happened. I'm sure he's elated. But we need to find out who that guy is because he is your
definitely.
number 1 fan.
it's Riley.
That's so good. It was actually me commenting.
Riley's burner.
When are you coming over to the States?
I leave in 11 days, so I get there on the 22nd.
You coming out to Proven then?
So, yeah, I'll be down in Nashville, sending it. Finally, I've been waiting to travel to Nashville and train with everyone. It's gonna be good.
Is it like did Proven send out? Are they going to send out a charter flight for everybody that qualifies out of out of Oceania to come out there?
Yeah, Yeah, private jet. Yeah, we've already sorted that. Tia hooked us up.
There you go. Let's tag along on hers. With her.
How do you feel about 20 events?
Good. I think it's cool. Something different. I just feel like it's cool for me because I've only been to like one proper CrossFit Games. Like 2024 was not. I wouldn't class that as a proper CrossFit Games in a way for me. It was just everything that happened. So I'm excited to get a CrossFit Games that's very different, and maybe it could be like the old days where they just get a thrashing. But who knows?
I mean,
think
that's what it's a rumor on the street. I hope so, man. I'm turning optimistic, and I hope I'm not let down because I have been the last 2 years.
They still need to use that sledgehammer, so just be careful, John.
Man.
not that thing.
Have
they can use it for that like beam thing that they did that year, but not those tire things.
What if
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind if they actually had for real spikes, and you have to spike it in the ground the way they did in 2009. Like, and I know it's uneven ground, and like somebody might get thick dirt, and somebody might get not thick dirt, and you get shafted. You're still all hammering a spike.
What's thick dirt?
Oh, you don't have that in New Zealand. You just got these pretty mountains that people film movies at. You don't know what thick dirt is.
They could make us go to the ranch and just everyone builds a fence for like 40 minutes, then whoever gets the furthest wins, sort of thing.
And then you have to rotate a random drawing, and you have to get over the fence. And then those are your times.
Oh, John's going Legends of the Hidden Temple on us. No,
Yeah,
John.
yeah.
Have you looked back at some of those old, like, really niche events? I think, was it 2011 or 12, John, where they had all the skills?
Yeah, 11.
11. So have you practiced softball tossing yet?
No, I use
is.
those dog throwers to make you throw further. I might have to take one of those. I dog throw, and I'll use one of those.
Yeah, I doubt it'll be like that, but who knows? But I do think you guys will get a lot of 2-minute athletic tests, that are 50 points a pop, and then there's like 5 of them.
Because I talked to Jason on his podcast, and he said there might be some 50-point events. So I guess they won't be just proper events; they'll just be smaller things. So it makes sense.
I mean, to get 20 events, and you kind of have to, because I would say 12 real workouts, not sub 3 minutes, but 12 like 8 to 20-minute workouts. That right there is kind of like, that's hard. That's hard on the body. 12 real ones, I'm saying. When they did 15, people were hurt. And there were 3 3-minute ones
and stuff. Yeah.
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 Oh, I want to let you get going. It's Thursday morning there, so I assume you have some training to do, and appreciate you jumping on here.
Yeah, thank you. Thanks for having me on. Finally.
That's right. Just a few weeks late, but we're good. We're good. All right, man. Safe travels through the States, and we'll see you out there at the games.
Thank you. See you guys later.
Yep.
Good luck.
Peace.
There we go. Bayley Martin. Told you guys. I told you he was going to be here. I told you.
Bailey
just took us a little while.
No
John
one
kept sending the wrong link was the problem.
It's my fault. Yeah, we had Riley wanting to get in like 15 times, and we're like, "No, Riley, no.
Wrong.
This podcast is for games people only."
That's true.
He's gonna hate that.
So
get better, Riley. I don't know what to tell you. Get better.
He can overhead squat really fast, Riley.
Well, there's a grid league spot open if you want one, Riley. But if you want to get on the podcast, you're gonna have to get fitter. Yeah. Riley actually did really good at Torian. I know we're joking on him, but he did very good.
He did better at Torian than he did at Far East.
Yeah, I don't know what to say about that.
All right, viewer comments. It's time for some comments. I almost put a reel up, Tyler, of one of the comments. It's too long to read off, but
here we go.
Yeah, it was one of them. But go back and look at last was it last week's show? I can't remember. It was one of them. And yeah, they went after you hard, Tyler, on your commentary.
Oh yeah.
I think, yeah.
Oh, is that the one that said I had learning disabilities?
No, it was like that you
Is that what they said? I thought they said you were retarded.
Whichever way you want to say it.
maybe both.
I mean,
no,
he did go ahead.
It was like it was basically that you didn't know how to commentate, and you were more radio than TV, and you should look at the screen to show what's going on. Yeah, that was fantastic.
You know,
special.
I tried to speak to that a little bit. It's like we've never done that before. And I'll not say that I was the best person of all time. And it's like, yeah, could we have looked at the screen more? Peter did a really good job of that. And I integrated that as I went. But it's like, dude, we're learning a lot. I've never thought of myself as a play-by-play. And so I was really having to learn really quickly how to do that. I think John and I hit a good spot by at least Sunday, if not Saturday night. Or Saturday halfway through. But yeah, it's hard.
Yes.
I think it's easy for people to sit on their couch at home and tell somebody that they're retarded.
Dude, there's so much happening that you want to say, and you just like, and then you're contemplating with like, do I tell you the 10 things that just happened really fast? And then like, or do I be quiet, or do I say something fun? It's just so much at the same time. And then it's like, oh, I'm not looking at the screen. So yeah.
It is.
There was also
Jill, just no let up, Jill. Good grief.
Wow, man.
Listen, I feel like I'm in a unique position because I've gotten
a little more practice.
Communities of hate before. I had a little more practice of taking comments. And I just think it's incredibly easy for people to sit at home that have never done anything like that and judge very harshly because we're not NBC or whatever. You know what I mean? I feel happy with what we did. I feel proud of what we did. I know what I was like at Crash the very first time I ever commentated versus this. And I think it was
a little bit
I think we're miles better, and it will continue to get better. And I just don't care for, there was a person, and I'm not going to say their name, but there was a person who said on the first day that we commentated, he had 186 comments that said that I'm the worst commentator of all time. And in different ways. But think about how sad your life is when you have to comment 186 times, something like that, in 11 hours stream. Right? Like, and if you honestly feel that way, then go out there and do better. Go do it. Go stream something and do better. Make a podcast, because that's what we did. We sucked. And then we just kept on doing it. And then somebody said, hey guys, you want to do this? And then we said, sure. And then we're getting better and better. But if you think you can do better, then go do it. It's the same thing. I feel the same way about when we work out online, Tyler. Everybody wants to act like they're Rich Froning in the comments. And I would love for every negative comment to go out there and post something live. You do it. And if it's not just a games level workout, then what are you doing commenting behind your keyboard?
Scenario 3. Okay, go. Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying though? Like that Nate workout is a really, really hard workout. And we're the worst ones there for a reason. You go do the workout and see if you get 7 rounds. And if you don't, you should look in the mirror about what you're commenting. You should.
Melanie Hodge, member, one of the first, maybe the first member ever on the show.
Sure.
I enjoyed it, guys. Well done.
Scenario 3, you're the one who said I had a learning disability. You're like, oh, it's okay. It's easy to comment from the couch. You're the one who did this.
You're not the one. You're not the 186 comments.
No.
You
commented on me.
I have no qualms with you, scenario 3. You keep on doing what you're doing. But I think it's easy to say what you said, and I think it's a little bit cheap, and you should go do it.
What
What if
what's
scenario
funny-
3 is like Sean Woodland's burner or something? And like, if that's true, scenario 3, if you're Sean Woodland, then you know what? You could say what you said. You can, because you're the best. So you can. We'll take it. If Jason Hopper said, you suck at this workout, I'm like, yeah, man, I'm not the fittest man in the world. But he can say that to me. He can.
The funny thing that about scenario 3, so he goes on to talk about, like, I said, like, tell me more. I'll try my hardest to understand. And then he goes on to tell me about the commentary, and I was like, I just want you to talk about my learning disability. I don't give a shit about the commentary. Like, when you comment that, it's like, I know you have no idea what you're talking about, because you've likely never, you know, if Chase commented something, if Chase commented something, you know, and I called Bill and Chase and be like, hey, give me all the feedback. And Chase's big thing was like, what do you guys want to do? And he was like, because you're not, and you shouldn't try to be me and Sean. And I was like, John and I don't want to be you and Sean. Like, we have a totally different thing. And like, we're not.
No, that's disgusting. You don't catch me dead trying to be Chase and Sean. Goodness, I would never. I'm
Never
just
want to
trying
be
to.
Chase.
Sean and Chase are great. Like,
they're the best at what we do, but we're different. And it's like, you know, somebody commented, like, it's like listening to the dudes drinking beers in their basement. I'm like, while too much of that isn't good, we do want you to feel a little bit like that, because that's what we are.
we're more Barstool than NBC.
Yeah. And so we're trying to find that, how do we give you enough of the Sean and Chase thing, but retain us? So it was a whole thing. But anyway, we can skip that.
I will never be able to PC my way the way PC myself the way Sean does. And I'll never sound as good as Chase. And I'm not going to practice my lines beforehand, because I know Sean's done that before. You know, I'm just going to let it ride, and we're going to see what happens. And sometimes I'm going to say something real dumb, and sometimes I'm going to say something that's awesome. And it's just going to –
You got to watch.
we don't know what we're going to get, because it's sheer passion, you know, and for better or for worse.
That's right. With that, viewer comment number 1. Friend of Bill W. Couple questions here. We'll read one off and then get your answer. If you're in the top 25% in the open, where does that actually put you statistically against the world's population? Yes, the top 25% of CrossFitter, but the number has to be much better compared to everyone else. 99%?
99%.
If you're top 25% open, what are you in the population?
In the world. In the entire
Yeah, just the
world.
world population. You're 99%.
You're in the 1%. Yeah.
Yeah.
Easily. Do you think the game should rotate West versus East Coast year after year?
No.
John?
Because I don't want you to, I think we need to be locked into facilities for more than 1 year at a time. This island hopping thing we're doing, I don't like.
I personally, and you guys might feel different, I think it would be cool if they were like, we are in San Jose for 3 years. The next 3 years, it will be here. And I don't know if it's hard to get a deal like that where you can guarantee it. You know, it's probably a lot harder than what we think. But then, I want us to go somewhere, not America. Now, I would love to be like every other deal is America, because, America is the best at everything. Not at everything.
What do you mean every other deal? There's
just
one deal.
No
So 3
contract.
years in the
So 3
States,
years
3
in San
years
Jose, and then 3 years in Paris, and then 3 years in Chicago, and then 3 years in Australia. Dude, I know I wouldn't hate it if the games was in Australia and we'd have to fly to 22 hours to go to Australia, right? I would hate that. But it would be legit in Australia. The Australian crowd is awesome. It would be cool. And you can do different things with different landscapes. Like if they did Paris and then there's a 5K around the Eiffel, or you got to run the stairs of the Eiffel Tower. That's awesome. Like, think if they did things like that. And I think you can. I think you can.
CrossFit, who are you? There's no one that knows that Paris exists in Kentucky.
There's a Paris, Texas, too.
There is Paris, Texas, but if we went to Paris, Kentucky, there'd be nowhere to stay. Like everybody'd be like, "Where the hell?"
There's an Eiffel Tower down in Paris, Tennessee.
But and I just think it would be cool to see different landscapes and see different things. I understand if nobody wants that, and we always want to be in America. I'm pro America, but I think it would be cool.
I can understand that, and I do think it would be cool to see the games in Australia or in Europe, where right now the live competition fan base seems to be better. I still like the idea of CrossFit having a headquarters where they build out their stadium.
Yeah.
Okay, and the games is it's at the headquarters every time.
It's there, right? And so like they could build out what they need and have, an outdoor track. They could have a North Park. They could have, I don't think we'll ever see that anytime soon. And I go back and forth between that because it would be great. Like the Masters is in Augusta, Georgia every year. Whether wherever you play golf from, you have to go to there to play the Masters. If you want to do the CrossFit Games, you have to do that. But I see the other side of what John is saying is it is cool when they utilize other elements within that geography.
Yeah.
But we have to get back to that. We can't just be like, well, we're just going to go to Australia and be in a stadium.
Yeah.
We'll do
100%
outside, right? Like if you're going to make it back and make it grand and actually use that, cool. But if you're just going to go hopping arena to arena because that's the easiest way to replicate it across the place, I don't want to see that.
If you made me have to pick one, like either we stay in America but we stay in stadiums, or we go international but we actually utilize a whole space and we go outside and we do all that, go international. Yeah. But I desperately wanted to stay in the United States. I think like the old Invitational or different, like CrossFit should have like special events throughout the year. Do those international. I think there's ways to go international that aren't the games that you could still really highlight.
Well, I mean, they're kind of already doing that with Rogue and WFP
right.
and stuff like that. And listen, Spin, if what you said was possible, I like that better than what I just said. I just didn't think that was possible because I feel like
possible either. But
I feel like they would have done it already. But like, if that was like they had land and they own the land and they've just built a mecca and every year it's at this mecca, like
Hall of Fame, like you visit headquarters.
It'd be an experience if you went there, like a podcast row, and
right.
that's where all the media
this
was.
Awesome gym you can go to and do everything that has like game stuff and all that. I mean, that would be amazing. But
I didn't think of that just because I didn't think it was possible, but I do think that sounds awesome. I'm big time in favor of that if it is on the table.
I heard Bruce is taking suggestions. So,
hey, hold on, guys. Cock-a-doodle-doo. Okay, go ahead.
Next up, at Amy is watching. Tonight's podcast had a crazy guest list. Loved it. That was last week.
Those are some of my favorites when we have just crazy amount of call-ins.
5 out of the 6 podium finishers plus Miss Allison Scuds, who's also going to the games.
And none of them are scheduled. It just kind of happens.
That's right. I just send out links and then they show up.
They aren't scheduled.
They aren't. I did not lie with what I just said.
At Drake Stevens, mark CrossFit Grandview down as an affiliate that will hold a semifinal. 24,000 square feet, 600 plus members in the heart of Columbus. Talked with Dave and a couple people from HQ last year about it, but after a month of constant communication, they ghosted me. We already hold a competition once a year. This year it's August 8th if anyone wants to join.
You should have included the name of the competition.
CrossFit Grandview's competition on August 8th. But, go get it if you live in the area.
They were at Syndicate, weren't they? I think so.
Yeah, they were. 2 teams.
Yeah, I want to get your thoughts later on that. But it does sound like people might have been interested in hosting something prior to. So,
I mean, I definitely would be interested if I were an affiliate owner.
Oh,
and
for
I
sure.
had the space.
Yeah.
I want the guy who's got like a 2,500 square foot gym to be like, let me do it.
Yeah. Shotgun
Is
style.
that what he sounds like?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey there, let me do it. I got it.
At John Urschel, what's up with the sausage factory on the microphones? No women available.
What are you talking about?
On the commentary at Sneak a Crown, we had no women.
Listen, John.
We just added a woman to the team, okay? You need to get off our backs. This is hard for us to embrace, okay? We did
Stop.
go.
No, it's not. The woman ran the whole thing. Listen, I know y'all didn't see Meredith, but she ran the show. Right? If you think about it, the woman, did we have more than one?
We did pay her less than all the guys, though.
Was Meredith the only one, or do we have more?
Well, Jenny, technically.
Jenny.
Yeah. My wife was just taking photos, though.
Oh, sorry.
Part of the crew, part of the
Yeah,
ships, man.
Yeah, no, for sure. I was thinking of another Jenny. The woman was in charge of everything. She
Depending
ran
on how you feel about Ortega as well.
Show. I didn't talk to Spin once all weekend.
I don't. That actually
And
might be true.
I think he preferred it that way, but she ran the show. We reported to her. She texted us when we were like 5-minute warnings. She was in charge, and nobody had a problem with it. We were all like, "Yes, ma'am."
See,
That's her. Yep. See,
No, Standy. And adding a woman could lead the drama. Choose wisely. Not Meredith, man.
No.
She sat there. We talked conspiracy theories for about 10 minutes, and when it was done, it was done. We were just right back to work. She was on task at all times.
Yeah. No, it was. I don't think we would have been as organized or pulled off what we did had we not had her.
I do not think it would have ran well as good as it did without Meredith. No.
John and I would have both just been wandering around the venue.
I would have had my shirt off 10 times more
Yeah,
time.
Wilson would have had to personally bring a shirt to you instead.
Yeah.
It was. Yes, we needed Meredith. And the last one at Magic Carpet Ride. We already know more government doesn't work. More puzzle pieces doesn't improve the puzzle. It just complicates it and takes more time to possibly complete. This was on about our Sunday show, the debate with Tyler and Seth. I don't.
Well, Kiefer, we can get him back. We can get him back here. I'm sure if you want.
It'll take us 3
send him
weeks,
a link,
but we can get him.
Yeah, send him a link.
More puzzle pieces doesn't improve the puzzle. And this is where, after we got off that show with Seth, there's the whole market of what's the word? Market of economy, or economy of the market, or whatever. Is if you expand it back to like the regional level amount of semifinals, 17 semifinals, people are going to learn how to do things cheaper, quicker, easy, and economies of scale. That way, and then they'll trade. There's more innovation because more people are doing different things, and it's like, okay, Torian's doing that. Let's try doing that, or so and so over here in Texas is doing this. Let's steal that. Like, that's the good thing about this. So where you say more puzzle pieces doesn't improve the puzzle, I disagree. Have you ever put together like a 50-piece puzzle? It's boring as hell. It's the 1,000 pieces that are fun.
Yeah, I guess I don't really fully get what. I think there need to be a little bit more context to what Magic Carpet Ride's trying to say here. Maybe is it trying to say that CrossFit needs to stay out of it?
Yeah. Which we kind of we graze past that a little bit.
I struggle with that though. Like, they've basically thrown the semifinals out to the wolves. Like,
and
figure it out. Good luck. Help support our qualifier to the games, but.
My brother has this really good take on American politics. He's like, of all the things we could talk about, he goes, America's good at one thing more than anything. It's overcorrection. And that's my fear with this this new system that we might employ, is like, I don't want us to overcorrect, and CrossFit's just like handing down everything. So to their point, like, I don't want over control from CrossFit.
I don't want CrossFit to program the semifinals.
No.
Like, I think the individual programming was better. But if you start opening up to every large affiliate owner who can run a competition, you've got to figure out how to manage that.
We don't want to be seen as a nanny state.
Yeah, I think really what I wanted from CrossFit is financial support to help them be able to survive and grow and thrive versus go find your own sponsors. There's 10 of you guys or 12 of you guys. Go contact the exact same sponsors and hopefully good luck if you can find one. Right? Like Tier can only sponsor Torian, right? Gym Reapers with Syndicate, Reebok with French Throwdown.
I gave that a little bit of thought because back in the regionals days, we were on the way up, and Alzheimer's. We were on the way up, and people didn't know how CrossFit was going to pan out, so they were getting into the market. They were trying to see what the market was all about, right? But you also had all these different independent companies making their own products, going to these regionals and selling their stuff, right? Now, what you'll see if we go back to that sort of model or even the affiliate model is local businesses will come out and try to sell stuff, which is good. But you're not going to have like these top tier names sponsor every single semifinal. Right. It's just not going to happen.
Right. And you need a big sponsor at each of these if you're going to run a bigger one.
Yeah.
Killcliff is still around, right?
Killcliff is around.
Yeah.
Progenex.
No.
They had cool swag. They had really cool swag.
They were big 10 years ago. All right. Before we move on to the last chance online semifinals, I have a commercial to run. I was told not to watch it ahead of time.
That's ballsy.
So
who's it from?
Watch it. You'll see very, very soon. Okay. But I want to get. I was told that watching our reaction the first time we watch this would be great.
Okay.
So we have to be live on.
It is a minute 7 seconds, so it is a little bit long, but I've heard it's worth it. Here we go.
All right, I'm ready.
Are you gonna mute us?
Yeah, it mutes automatically.
Okay.
Here we go.
I'm ready, and we'll be back with the starting lineup for tonight's game between DePaul and Wisconsin in just a moment.
Oh, I'm so frustrated trying to think of something to post on my gym social media account. Wait, you're not seriously posting your own content that you make yourself through Canva, are you? Yeah, I am. Is there another way? Oh, you gotta check out GymCreatives. Visit GymCreatives.com. GymCreatives.com? Yeah, GymCreatives. They handle Instagram posts, they handle YouTube thumbnails, reviews, testimonials, and now they've even got auto posting. Auto posting? What's that? That's right, auto posting. They'll send 36 creatives direct into your inbox, but it's gonna have your gym, your members, your messaging, your logo, all just prepared for you, ready to go. That's 9 per week. Exactly, 9 per week. And all I have to do to get this is visit GymCreatives.com. Yeah, GymCreatives.com. Visit today. GymCreatives.com.
GymCreatives.com. Scan the QR code. Take a picture of it.
I'm so happy you went with the faded look on that. That was so good.
He's a big sports guy. If you own a gym,
Big White Sox guy.
Huge White Sox fan.
If you own a gym, if you are a member of a gym who knows the owner of a gym, scan the QR code, send them the link, and Pedro will take care of your social media for you. So there's a link down there in the description that will give you some, take you there and give you some more information of exactly what they do. But yeah, Pedro is probably the biggest sports guy I know.
Huge sports guy.
Yeah, did you see the his national champ or his Ohio State Michigan sweatshirt at Syndicate?
Yes.
Yeah, he loves sports. So yeah, check out.
You know
He
that
said he was a Michigan fan. He was a Wolverines guy, and I was like, "Don't do that."
Have you ever seen the "We Love Sports and We Don't Care Who Knows" from Lonely Island? I think
No.
that's like their first video. Oh, you should look at it. That's really funny.
That's it.
Like,
That's
writing
it.
it
Gym Creatives. You're welcome, Pedro. All right. Online last chance qualifier semifinals. They kick off tomorrow at technically 3:00 Eastern time. Workouts are out. Ben Smith is already doing them. He's throwing down, jamming some Creed, doing workout number 4, finishing under 5 minutes. Before we get to some predictions on who's in, who's out, John, did you like the workouts as a last chance qualifier to send 7 people, 7 men and 7 women to the CrossFit Games?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very meh on it. I would say 5 out of 10. I'm
Okay.
I'm not. I don't think they're bad, but I don't necessarily I'm not excited to see them either. You know, so I really don't know how I feel. I'm uncaring, but I don't know what that means. Does that make sense? I feel no strong emotions in either direction.
Wow, that's a first.
Okay, well, that's my feeling. And I'm going to be in the midst of. I'm going to be in the midst of it. So because Marissa's doing them.
Oh,
I could do them too, Tyler, but
you technically can.
I'm not going to. But.
It's the missing piece of this is that these athletes have already, mostly all of them, done any of the ones who are actually gonna try to qualify. They've all done semifinals somewhere, and
Yeah.
I don't think you can or should program a banger, semifinal thing at this point. They're all tested. You're really just sorting them. And so it's you kind of just need to hit a double up the middle and let it be. I
kind of agree wholeheartedly with Tyler. I really do. I think that's a great way to put it. And I understand. I don't know if there would be a program where I would be amped for. Because I hate the online nature of semifinals, especially as a last chance qualifier. I think everything should be in person. I don't think there should be a last chance qualifier at all. I don't think there should be an online portion of this. So I'm in lockstep with Tyler. He put it so much better than I did, but I don't know if there would be a program or if there would be workouts that I would be amped for, because I just don't care about the whole thing, the whole process of this. I don't care about it. Let's see who gets top 7, and then let's talk about the games.
They're good workouts. They're cool. Each one of them I look at, I'm I'd like to do that one. But they're not so much that I'm I have to do that one. I need to know what those feel like. It's just
they're just workouts.
They're just workouts. And you're gonna find the fittest in those workouts. They're pretty balanced. John, you didn't think there was any imbalance to them?
No, I know, and I think it'll get the job done. I do think it favors a bigger person, but I think they will get the job done. Not terribly, but and so I agree with everything you're saying, Tyler. I think it'll do what it's supposed to do. I don't think I'm ever going to be excited about it, and then I'm just ready to move on. I'm ready to see what happens. I'm ready to move on.
I think for me, seeing these workouts and coming and watching 10 semifinal competitions in person. And obviously you can't have a wheelbarrow. You can't do you can't run up Pfeiffer Mountain. You can't do a weighted run up in Australia up the mountain. But you just look at what the workouts are compared to any other in-person semifinal. You go, eh. If those workouts, if you program those to be in an arena, you'd be what is this?
Yeah, it's 2025 CrossFit Games.
And you're going to send 7 people to it. Right?
But what else do you want them to do, though? Would there be anything you'd be cool with? Think about it.
Any workouts?
Yeah.
I don't think you would want to program anything that's wow. This, because if you program something that's wow, you have to have 2 of them, and they have to be polar to those. Each one of them has to be polar to the other.
Well, I mean, I
one.
think it goes back to what Bosman said about the workout that Dave asked to, slim it down because it was too complicated, or he wanted to keep it simpler.
Well,
Was
there's
that
that.
the
Yeah.
muscle up thruster workout?
But even I don't know what Boz's version was. I can't remember. But it's like it's still going to be like it's better, but it's not. It's still not like anything that's like wow. It's blowing my pants off.
And
here.
even then, you can't say I can't wait to see this because you're not seeing it.
Right.
Clicking on the
Shout out
video
Ben
for the-
Smith. Shout out Ben Smith.
Yeah, but like you're just waiting for the results, and then if you want to watch the videos, you can. I bet you don't watch a ton of them, and if you are watching a ton of them, it's just to see if people are no repping. It's not to enjoy it. You're not watching competition. There is nothing to be excited for. This is just to get the next 7.
Yeah.
The workouts do the job they're supposed to do, and it's like, and the job doesn't include entertainment, and that's it.
Yeah, if you want to say the workouts are meh, I feel like the last part of semifinals is meh. I don't think that part should be there.
Right.
I think you give Syndicate 2 more spots. You give Legends 1 more spot. You give Torian 1 more spot. And then you just let it ride. You get 1 shot. 1 opportunity. You capture it, or you're going to be Justin.
Well,
Yeah, and
Torian would have got one more
Right,
spot.
right. No, and Justin would have got in, right? But that gives some drama to it. And even if they don't like do the one spot, one competition deal, then Syndicate, NorCal, these are the last chance. This is the last chance I got.
Which is such a better narrative to have.
Yeah, I mean,
Last week, everybody's glued.
yeah, because that's your last. Like, you have to qualify. Like, and every one of those would have been important because you couldn't always get into the last. You couldn't even get into NorCal. Like, you could get into NorCal, but you couldn't get into Syndicate at the last minute.
Right.
Right. And so,
Unless you're Ben.
but I think it would be interesting if you added 2 at Syndicate. Let's say 2 to French, a Torian, NorCal, and 1 more. Throw it out there, right? Whether it's Legends or whatever. My guess is you take all of those in, you go. I'm
And
okay
French.
with that feeling.
I think French
French would get 2. I'd say
Yeah.
French gets 2.
However you want to do it. Like
But
HQ
you start
can
looking.
just-
But you go down that list and you look at those who were out. You go, I could be okay with those as the last 7.
Yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
people think they're going to end
Yeah.
up being the last 7 anyway.
Right.
And then if
No,
you're
they
Alexis
won't,
Raptis, because I bet you she gets in. I bet you she loves these workouts. But if you're her and you got 10th place, 9th place, whatever you got at Syndicate, like you didn't make it. You weren't good enough when the time called to be good enough. And I think that's okay. And I think we need to bring that back. People would love semifinals way more if there was more on the line. And more
100%.
people would come and show up because it's your only chance for your person to make it.
Yeah, I would agree. So going to actual semifinals, is there anybody that's like big that doesn't make it? Like Justin makes it?
There's going to be one.
Kipping, she did what she did. Let's not sugarcoat it. Okay? It's people like you that are making her bad. Tell her she's bad and you need to be better. Because that's the truth. You tell her she's great and then she'll continue to be bad. Stop lying to that girl. You're in her camp. Make her better.
Thanks, John. Medeiros, is he in?
Yeah.
In.
Colton,
Yep.
Bill Leahy,
50-50.
Nate Ackerman.
I'm going to say Bill's in. Sorry.
50-50.
You know, I don't think Nate's going to make it.
I think Nate is better in person than he is online. I think he's
Well,
fit enough to make it. I think he
He's
can
fit
make
enough
it.
to make it. Yes, 100%. I just you're cooking in your brain right now. And so it's his to screw up.
So all right, we got Justin, we've got Colton, Koski,
Yeah, Koski's great online.
Spencer Panchik.
I mean, I think so, dude. Spencer's usually really good online.
With these
Both.
workouts, Tyler.
Both Panchiks can't make it. It's an unwritten rule of the universe.
It might be the new.
I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anything that holds him up. He'll be really good at the rope climb workout. The deadlift workout, you're breaking up anyway. Like it's more of
It's still at 315. Like that was another thing about these workouts. I know that like the deadlifts at Syndicate only were paired with lunges and it was fast, but it was 45 at 355. These are 30 at 315 with some other stuff. Right? Like
yeah. And Saxon was pretty decent at the deadlift workout, so I'm gonna say Spencer's gonna be all right. The thruster muscle up workout, I think he'll be just fine. Like I'm trying to search for places he's gonna get hurt. There's not like the power out. He's strong enough. Like he won't power snatch and he won't touch and go. But Ben Smith got what, sub 5?
Yeah.
I bet you Spencer ends up beating that going all singles. Bet money. I just don't see, like, they get hurt in power output events. 30 cal bike in the beginning, and then you got to go do something. The Panchiks, they don't have a ton of that all out power output is where they get hurt. If it's CrossFit and moving your body, they're pretty filthy. And I don't see anything here that would, the snatch workout, maybe, but I just think he's strong enough. He'll be fine.
Yeah, my only concern is that like being online, if there's, because you looked at Quinn Robinson on the handstand push-up workout in quarterfinals, because it was a worldwide competition, he got penalized way more than he did when he had to do semifinal Nate. Like, I didn't expect him to be top 20. He ended up being 15th or 16th. Right? And it's because he's actually pretty good at handstand push-ups, not against the best. But when you go up against the entire world and there's freaks that are really good at handstand push-ups, you're going to get way down on the leaderboard. But when you go up against the guys that are the best in the world, you're middle of the pack.
Yeah.
And it's okay, right? And that's my only concern is like, is he just not quite strong enough for that one? And that one just pushes him to like 8th overall, right? Because he gets pushed down. He takes like 50th on that one, and now he's done.
Right.
Yeah, I kind of think the same for Colton in the rope climb workout. Because that is a grip killer, and then it's rope climbing when your grip is blown. Mm-hmm. Man, I love you, Colton, but it's pretty pattern-esque that you don't do good in big rope climb grip workouts. Now, I think he'll do everything else great, and he'll be good enough that it'll be fine.
But it's not legless, but it is 15 feet. So
yeah. No, again, I think he'll be fine. But I do think he gets hurt in that.
It's not going to be his best event.
It'll be his worst one.
I think it will be his worst event.
How about Harry Lightfoot? Is he out?
I do not have him making it.
Chris Ibarra.
50-50.
Guy Malheiros.
These are good workouts for him, though. He's going to make it. Damn it.
Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, 50-50, but I don't want him to.
Quinn.
50-50.
He's going. The talk about Quinn's pissing me off because it's like people are saying, "Oh, you'd be an idiot to choose him" and all that stuff. It's like you gotta be able to see like.
I don't think you'd be an idiot. There's no handstand push-ups.
Right.
And then the workout with handstand walking, because he's not a bad handstand walker.
Good.
Like
he's
Smith
above
said.
average on handstand
but
walking.
The workout is double unders and heavy wall ball. I bet you he's pretty filthy at heavy wall ball. How much you want to bet? I think Quinn won't be the best in the world at these workouts, but he's gonna be good.
He won't be a top qualifier for sure, but he'll get there.
I actually think the snatch workout he's going to be worse at.
The snatch? Why?
Yeah. Just wait and see.
He's strong as a house.
I think the snatch workout will be his worst workout.
it's not much execution, or it's execution, but it's not much like you're just running and doing snatches. So does he suck at snatches?
I think people are better than him at that.
Fair enough. You got some freaks in that field at snatching, but it's the win. he's
Now,
got
if
a
he does
win behind
great,
him
I'm
right
sure
now,
he'll
man.
clip me and post it because he's great at that. But I just,
I hope he does.
I think he will be better at the handstand walk event than the snatch event. I still think he has a shot at making it. I think he 100% can make it. I'm saying the snatch event I think will be his worst event.
Pat Vellner, he said 50-50.
No, Pat's out.
He's
0%.
Pat's out.
Nick Matthew, he should be good.
He's no.
I like Ibarra over Matthew.
I like
Colin
Ibarra over
Bossart.
Matthew. 50-50. I think these are great workouts for Colin Bossart. Listen, I looked up. He was a 530 on Isabel, heavy Isabel. That's good enough. That's good enough for this workout.
What was Quinn's heavy Isabel last year on online?
It's a great question, Spin.
Why don't you look that up? How about I'll shift over to Tyler. Tom Kingdon.
Making it. Dude, these are good workouts for him.
Tyler, there's 7 spots. Everybody can't make it.
Everybody's making it that I want to make it.
Okay.
Somebody's going to make it that we are not going to make it that we expect to make it. 100%. It happens every time.
I think Colin Bosshart's going to be that guy.
No, he's not. No.
Does Noah Olson do it?
No.
No, he's out.
Wayne Robinson's Isabel,
Be cool if he
557.
did.
5:57. Yeah, so that's probably not fast enough.
20 seconds slower than a guy like Colin Bosshard. 5 seconds slower than a guy like John Young.
But you got a mix-up with the run in there.
I hear you, but it's shuttle runs and it's not a ton. So like you can gain ground on the shuttles. You can, but this workout's going to be separated by seconds, and we know he's going to be slower than others at half of the workout.
You think Guy could do unbroken on all of them?
Yes. But he
I don't think his time would be the fastest if he did that.
Yeah,
Like yes,
Yeah.
he could. I don't think he would be his fastest time.
Do you think
if
he'll
did that.
pull a Ben Smith and do the first 5 unbroken and then to go to singles? Or?
Maybe.
Can't wait to watch that.
Yeah, I can. I bet few do.
How about Jack Farlow?
I have Jack. I'm going to say 50-50, but on WOD Prep we did this, and I said Jack was my dark horse. I'm going to rock with him to make it.
So who do you have as top 7? You have Yona, Justin, Colton. Then who?
I think I have Yona, Justin, Colton, Nate, and then
Guy.
no, Spencer, Jack, Colin Bosshard.
Jack. I just don't see Jack as being.
I don't either, John.
Well,
He's
again,
good. He's just
I
not-
said it was
he's
my
not a
dark
fast
horse.
mover.
I said it was my dark horse, and like if he's the guy that like you just said, somebody unexpected is going to make it that we're not talking about. If you told me to pick somebody like that, Jack is my unexpected pick to make it that we don't.
Given
think
that nothing's going to be more than 13, 14 minutes, you got to go with Guy.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to go with Guy. I don't like him.
Matt, listen, Hobart, it's like atoms. When you observe them, they do different stuff. The math works until you observe it, and then it doesn't work anymore.
When Guy shows me that he can just hurt a little bit, I will change my tune on him.
He's going to do great on the.
Completely. Every chance he has, whenever it's a workout that, hey, you're going to hurt someone this workout. You're going to hurt a little bit, right? The stuff that Ricky Garrard is just amazing at. Lucy Campbell is amazing at. Lydia Fish, Dallin Pepper. You're going to hurt. Guy is the worst person when it comes to those things, at those workouts. And if he just a modicum of hurt, I'll change my tune completely.
He's fresh and nothing's long, so he'll be fine.
Time
No,
out.
I'm
Time
not
out.
saying. Go ahead.
You guys seem have a lot of harsh criticism for athletes, Guy, in competitions you can't even qualify for. That's our job.
I'm
That's what we do
qualified.
all the time.
No, time out. I qualified for this. I'm in this. So it's already wrong. My name is in the thing. It's in the same thing that their name is. They're a lot better. But we're in the same thing. So this is already wrong.
You'll still be like top 500 or so because nobody's.
Yeah, scenario 3. You know, I'm going to change your name to scenario 4 because just to dock you a little bit.
Dock him a point.
What I would love to know what you do for a job.
I don't come to your work and tell you how to do your work.
And if your job is critiquing online analysts of various sports, then I will shut it down and let you do you. It is our job to do what we're doing. If your job is somewhere, doing different scenarios of things, and this isn't one of them, then it doesn't fall into the camp you're trying to make it fall into, is all I'm saying.
I'm also the first person to say I'm wrong most of the time.
Yeah. You don't have to be here, scenario. We're not making you watch this.
But
I promise I don't watch what you do. I promise you.
It's true.
Well, if he's a burner and he's like a games athlete and he's like, well, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's actually Dallin. Let's see. On the women's side, Ariel Lowen. She hasn't done a in-person event yet. Ariel qualify?
She could qualify.
She could.
She's got the guts.
I think Ariel Lowen, I think there's a chance 51-49.
Okay. All right. I'll say that she's in. Alexis Raptis.
It's my job to protect the world from terrible commentary. Listen, buddy. We work all the time to make sure that you're always going to be working because you're doing a terrible job.
Yeah, you need to be fired then because your comments about us and Syndicate, like you're not doing your job.
It's probably Jeremy Austin.
Because I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, after Syndicate, there's more coming, buddy. There's more coming.
Just be careful.
So you're not doing your job.
Alexis Raptis. It's like I'm like with John. It's like
I think Alexis Raptis.
When I see it, I don't think so.
She's gonna crank that AC down. It's gonna be like 50 degrees in the gym.
I agree. The conditions should be right for her to make it, but
I actually think she murders.
Like
I think she murders this, and then people will be so conflicted about what to do with her at the games. That's what I think.
I mean, if you look at Sunday,
that'd be cool.
That'd
be cool.
You look at Sunday, you go, on Sunday at Syndicate. If you only saw that, you go, yeah, she qualified.
Yeah.
Actually, Saturday and Sunday, you go, yeah, she'll qualify. Like she didn't do great on semifinal night. You thought she would have done better, but she did great on the deadlift workout.
Listen. I'm gonna call it right now. Alexis Raptis wins semifinals.
Okay.
And it's gonna be so funny. And listen, it's not going to affect the mountain at all. If she wins semifinals, she mudslided like few people have. And she will not climb back up until I see something. And it can't be online.
Yeah, that's fair. Grace Walton.
In.
Emily Rolfe.
Not in.
John.
Fee Sagafi.
Not in.
Is she? Because she was hurt. Like
I think she's still hurt. I don't. Not from her. I don't know if it's not from her, but I've heard that she's not healing as good as she would have liked, or recovering, whatever.
I mean, she did pretty darn good in open and quarterfinals.
Yeah. Let's see how 155 snatches feel, because I think it's a little bit. Yeah.
Janie Chevry.
Yes. John's against me on this.
I'm not against you. I'm just, not.
Is it 50-50 or is it less than 50-50?
Oh no, I'm more on the side of 50-50.
25-25. Got it.
Yeah. Hold on. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna say no.
She's making it, dude.
I'm going to say no.
I hope she makes it, but
I hope she makes it, but if she doesn't,
Her Isabel time was 6:13.
she'll miss it by this much. And
that was
in a
last
way,
year. I feel like she's made a lot more improvements than
Maybe, yeah.
others.
No, I want her to, but I have to
feel like is there anybody else that's like more improved that you just like see?
not
that's
on the female
improved that
side.
much?
Dude, no. I mean, I think you know what, Lydia Fish, I think has improved at the same rate that Janie Chevry has. Different
She
levels.
was already so good.
Well, she was Janie Chevry last year. Lydia Fish was Janie Chevry last year, and then last chance qualified her literally her way into the games, and then got like 12th or something. But Lydia Fish went from that to dominating syndicate. Like so I'm gonna say Lydia Fish has improved more than everybody else, and then Janie Chevry. I'll put her and Janie tied for improvement, because Janie Chevry went from can make semifinals to now is cracking a game spot 1 year, right? So that's what I'll say.
Be Limitless Vicky, thank you. 5 barbell spin memberships coming somebody's way. Appreciate it. The mountain, it's coming. You can't do the mountain until you know who's going to be at the games. So
yeah, next week will be the second to last edition. So next week will be, this is semifinals has made this, and then there will be one more a week or two before the games. And that will be my like predictions of the games essentially. But I would like some events. You know what I mean? I want to hear, hopefully learn more about the games before we make that.
right. Claudia Gluck.
Yes.
Yes. Leah Storin.
It feels right.
If John's worried about an Isabel time, I don't think Leah would be good at Isabel. Heavy Isabel from last year.
I just don't think those are the same. I don't
feel
think
like
they're. I don't
it's the
think
same
the
barbell, it's
correlation is enough. There's enough break where it's just not the same thing.
I don't.
Yeah, but the people who are good at it are also going to have the same break.
Not necessarily.
Yes.
Compare her. I know, like Olivia Kersteter's not doing it, but imagine Olivia Kersteter running up to the bar. Right, like those 15 snatches are going to be 30 seconds
Easier
faster.
for her. But what's her run's not going to be as fast.
It's a shuttle.
Run. It doesn't.
Yeah, I
You saw,
understand what
but
it
you
is.
saw the shuttle runs at Syndicate, the team shuttle runs. The gap was like minimal. That was
That's with a team.
Yeah.
You can only run so fast with a team.
Dude, they're all running the same. They're running the speed they'd be running.
Like you saw how slow Ben was running. You don't run that much faster.
I think you run faster than Ben. I thought he was moving pretty
but it's
slow.
like a couple seconds.
But he just did 5 touch and go snatches. I think
Only did 5 touch and go snatches. There was no more.
You're
touch and
welcome
go
to
after
do it,
that.
Tyler.
No,
You're
I know,
welcome.
I can't do it.
But the fact
what
that
could
that
you-
has,
What could you
Go ahead.
do? 8 touch and go snatches at. Do that weight and then see how fast you are.
well, that's not fair. Then I'd have to do more weight than 225.
No, Tyler.
Me, John.
Tyler. Like what could he do? Like I imagine Ben could probably do 8 touch and go. At
Probably
25. Right?
185?
No, I can't do 185 touch and go
150
like
155?
that. It'd probably be like 165, 175.
Well, do the women's weight. Do the workout. Do the whole workout. Do the women's weight. Tell us how it feels.
Okay.
I bet you don't run very fast.
Booking that run.
I think you get to the set of 2 or 3 and you're going, oh God.
What's it, 155 for the women?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going unbroken the whole way.
You know what's crazy? I don't think I beat the top score for the women.
At 155?
Like with women's weights, and I would
Yeah.
run. I would still be able to run hard, and I just think they would still move faster.
I think you can move a lot faster than.
I don't know. I might do the workout, just the women's workout, and be like, "Here's my time. Go beat it, girls." And just see if somebody can.
Let's see. Trista Smith.
No,
Oda Lundikvam.
no.
No.
Maddie Fouts.
Yes.
Oh, 50-50.
Yes.
Hattie Canyo.
No.
Sydney Smith.
No.
I would still say no, but I bet you she's better than we think.
Yeah, she's gonna do good, but I don't think she's gonna make it.
Reese Littlewood.
No.
Is
Unfortunately.
she close?
Let me see.
Define close.
Top 10.
Two to three spots.
Oh, no, never mind. No, dude, Reese Littlewood might make it.
Are you basing everything off of Isabel?
Well, every little bitty gymnastic girl spin, yeah, I'm going to see if they can freaking do that workout. I don't know how they're going to do in that workout. If you're a little bitty thing, I'm going to see what that workout looks like. And if you're, pretty good at it, the rest of the stuff you're going to be pretty good at, right? So, I am.
Do you think the
So, yeah.
thruster workout's heavy enough for to show a separation from that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. That I don't think we see very many unbroken.
That's hard. It's hard.
And listen, the ring muscle up, it hurts you too. It's not just, they're not separate things. They work off of each other big time.
A really smart athlete's going to win that. More so than like
I
somebody
don't think
who's a
so.
ringer.
I think Colton wins that. I think Colton goes unbroken. He's just better. But
Well, I wouldn't call him dumb.
Okay, that's fair. But I'm saying his strategy is just going to be like, I'm just not going to stop. That's not.
But he's the one who breaks the whole mold for that. I think most normal
Yeah,
athletes.
but the women is going to be different, I think, right?
I think
Than
you
the
will
men.
have to be
Yeah.
to break. I think you'll end up breaking it up more than you think. Yes.
Wasn't
I would-
didn't Wadapalooza, the SoCal, have the 185-pound thrusters? Did they have a heavy thruster in one of those workouts and they broke fairly early?
I don't
Am I thinking of
remember.
it?
I can't recall. It's weird if John doesn't remember. I feel like it's a no.
Like Tia broke early and then she didn't do well, but everybody else, nobody went unbroken as much as you did. Ortega, good take, Jay.
Hey.
Buy yourself some nuggets. Go Reese.
Thank you.
There you go. Let's see. Last one's Lexi Neely.
I think she's got a good shot. You want to
Shot as
say
anybody.
you want to say Guy makes it because of there's nothing over 12 minutes. Lexi Neely falls in that camp, and she's very strong and very skilled. I think the wall ball workout doesn't hurt her as much as it hurts a lot of other people. I think the rope climb workout might be her worst one, but
That's okay.
I think these workouts
But she's gonna be
are
good. She's
very.
gonna be good at the hang power cleans though, so it balances out.
I
think,
don't
for her.
think.
You don't think so?
I don't think the hang power cleans mean anything for that workout. It's literally just who's the best rope climber with a grip fatigue. But I
She ain't
think
gonna make it. She
I
ain't
think
gonna
the
make
workouts are good for her.
Let's see. Caroline Stanley, Tyler. No. Okay.
This
That's
is a good weekend for her, but I don't think she's gonna make it.
all right. So you got Ariel, Claudia, Grace, Alexis, and it's 50-50 for everybody else.
Yeah, no, and I think that's what we're
That's
going to
fair.
see. I think there's going to be 4 girls and guys that were comfortable. And then from there, I think it'll be 3 of 12 names.
Who
And
are
it's,
our
and, it, and, it's,
50-50s?
and it's just the 3 that have the best weekend.
Leah, Janie, I guess Andrea Solberg, you probably could throw into that. Trista, Maddie Fouts, Fisa Goffey, Sydney Smith, Hattie Canyo, Reese Littlewood.
Trista's not a 50-50 for me.
No, she's out.
No. Yeah.
Lexi Neely. Anybody
Yeah.
else that we should think about?
I'm sure there will be somebody that we're not talking about that ends up there.
John Wood's girl,
Zoe Warren.
Zoe Warren.
Zoe.
She's tough because she's never done as good as she did.
Yeah.
Ever.
And that's
So,
why I'm
it's hard
don't
to be
forget about her.
Yeah, 100%. But it's also hard to call her to be.
Yeah, because
Great.
kind of
Top-
it's
top
not like she
7,
came
yeah.
out of nowhere, but we weren't thinking she was going to do that well.
Yeah, and you don't know if it's a one-off or not. You just don't know. So it's hard to call that.
Right.
but Saria Miha might come out of nowhere and win. She did it last year.
She's
She
qualified.
already qualified.
I'm saying there could
Oh,
be a
somebody-
Saria
somebody
Miha.
like-
Yeah.
A Saria Miha. Yeah.
Marissa Flowers.
Who knows?
She's already got masters.
Oh, we're going for this, man.
Yeah.
Full throttle.
Okay.
I think she'll win the last event.
Even though it's heavy.
Yeah. We're unbroken on that.
No. Well, that might be a win there. All right. That's it. Last chance qualifier. We'll see who is unofficially qualified next week, and then we'll watch some videos and see who
Pontification.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right, it's time for some blind rankings. You guys
Let's
ready?
do it. Get blind, Tyler.
Let's see, let me pull it on up over here.
I'm gonna. I bet you spin it's something about. You want to make a guess, Tyler, on what it's about? I'm gonna say it's like semifinal things you wish you could see, or something like that.
It is not.
He likes playing.
It's
on
gonna
the
be a
workouts.
goofy. If it's gonna be a goofy week because we're kind of in a middle week.
Oh, it might be something with the games because of the 20 event thing. We haven't talked about that yet.
There you go. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Yep. This week, the topic is games medley. What are some short events that Dave could throw in there and like 50 pointers, combine them, make them separate events? I don't know.
That we would like to see.
Think like softball toss, L sits, but you're not going to see those in the series.
Tyler, the chat is asking for you to blind yourself with a fish head. Do you still have your fish head?
Yeah, but it's
I don't think it's going to work.
I don't think it's gonna work, but we'll try.
I see it back there. Oh, I know it's going to be hot. Oh, you look great, man. I already know it's going to look great. Yeah, just wear it like that. You look like a
Piece of
Sith Lord.
I actually like this way.
They look like your eyes, too. Like when you go back and watch this, it looks like your eyes. It's fitting so perfect right now.
I like this because I can keep my eyes open.
Well, there you go. All right. First up, what could Dave possibly throw in that's kind of like a skills medley specialized event? Here we go. First up.
Okay, John Wood.
Either a max height jump or
Got it. Done. Yeah, let's go.
Max height box jump. Where would you throw it?
I like it. I like this.
chances they do it are a negative.
Yeah, I don't think
1,000.
they would do this just for like because you're gonna bang the fire
Safety.
out of your shins. But
Why?
Well, even
It's
if they
soft-
use the
it's
soft boxes.
I would. I really like this.
No, Dave's not playing it safe this year. 20 events. He's going all out.
Why do that when you can just do a regular max vert?
I think a max vert would be cool too. I'm
Max
gonna
vert
say
would kind of
No,
be
because
seeing
seeing the visual of a box that's up to like your head would be way more exciting.
that would be cool.
Or
I'm gonna say-
I like a bar you have to clear, like limbo, and then you conga line, and you just have to jump over the bar, and then you just have the athletes conga line it, and you jump over the bar. When you hit it, you put the bar back. You know, now we're on 54 inches, and then we just go up 2 inches every time.
You could do
Do you
that.
know? I think that would be awesome. And then
It
you
would
get down
kinda
to the
be
last
cool.
two people.
And it's
a
like the
light
high
show.
jump where you jump in whenever you want.
yeah.
Yeah. And then the rule, you have to jump with 2 feet. Like you got to make a rule about like you make a rule with like how you jump because you can't just have like somebody who did high jump that can Fosbury flop it, right? But
Yeah, no
maybe you can.
Fosbury.
Maybe you can.
You
It's
got to
up- it's
land
up
on
to
2
you.
feet.
Land on
I'm
would you put it?
gonna say 2.
4.
All right. I think we balance it out at 3.
All right, that's fine.
right in the middle. All right. Next up, here we go.
Okay. Usain Bolt.
100-meter run.
Yeah.
There it is.
I think people would like the sound of this, but I think the actual event would be lamer than you think because we're
Why?
not watching the fastest people in the world. We're watching very much subpar fastest people in the world because they're not that. This would look like a high school 100-meter sprint would be faster than what we would see.
But you could
I just don't think it would look.
You could do a short elimination, right? Like 3 rounds.
You could. It doesn't matter. The fastest person at the games would get beat by the top 5 high school 100-meter runners.
Yeah, but it's the talking point of it. And if you have 10 of these, you can kind of like, it's cool to watch it, but you're going to be on to the next thing pretty quick.
We watched a mile 2 years ago.
We're better at that than we are.
And there was a girl in middle school here in Nashville area that ran faster than every other guy.
I hear you, but we're better at that than we are.
She ran faster.
No,
than
we are
Ricky.
not. We are not. We were better at the mile, or better at the 100 meters than we are.
You know this for a fact. You're just saying this.
A 4:51 or whatever it was that Ricky ran and nobody else running under 5 is garbage.
But like 90% of the field ran under 5:15 for the men.
And it's garbage. Middle schoolers are beating that, John.
All right,
We could beat middle schoolers on a 100-meter sprint.
If you take the percentage of, I hear you, but I think your cross country is coming out on this.
It should.
And and maybe you're right. I just don't think it would be super fun to watch, but maybe it would. I think like 100-meter, like with the hurdles, would be more fun. Like you have throw some athleticism in there. I just think it wouldn't be that fun to watch. But I would rather them run a 40-yard dash than a 100-meter sprint.
It wouldn't be fun if it was a one. Like I like if you do 3 or 4 cuts of it. That way you get some anticipation. But if you're just doing it one straight out, that kind of like there is no.
No, I think
you know what it feel like?
You could run heats of 8, and then you just cut it down to,
Okay,
down
here's
to the top 16, and then the top 8.
Yeah.
Here's my thing with it. I think it would feel very much like the duel at Rogue, where we know who the fastest person is after the first heats. And then we're just going to do this 5 times over to know what we already know. The second they run the first time, we know who's the fastest. So if you want to do the cut thing, you can. I think it would come off so much lamer than what it would sound like. But
I'd like to see it if we're going to do all these events that are short. I'd take it.
I would say 4 for this.
I'm fine with 4.
Okay. Next up.
Ooh, okay. Noah Olson. Andrew Hiller. Taylor Self.
Strict muscle ups.
You're halfway right.
Halfway right. Strict ring muscle ups press into a press to handstand or
okay,
ring.
Get out of that. Whatever you just got in, like take a step back. Good grief. Make it more CrossFitty and less
30 ring muscle ups for time.
And close, but if
max ring muscle ups.
Yes, there we go. Max unbroken muscle ups. I like this one. I would say 2.
Yeah, I'd say 2.
Okay.
It's that people would be upset because it's like, oh, it's an AMRAP in the in the games. It's like, but it's one set.
It's not an AMRAP, it's a max set. But the
that's
like people doing less work than others.
Yeah.
Like
but I don't
care.
Go to the same fatigue at that. Like if you can say the same thing as like somebody lifts more on the snatch than everybody else.
Right.
Well,
100%.
But his max effort was the same as somebody's max effort at 255. You just get less points.
100%. I actually think the women would be more fun to watch than the men on this because I think the men, there would be a few guys that get 30 plus. The big guys, this would be fun because the big guys aren't doing it. Right? Like Austin and Colton are going to have I think a freaking Colin Bossart or somebody like that could end up with Colin 32 and win it. But then you have like James, Dallin, and Jay, like, the big guy, the big 3, big 4 big guys. They're all settled at like 23, 24, right? Like that's where they're going to hang out. Mm-hmm. And it'd be awesome if one of them has like 27. Like, dude, he's just a freak.
And I'd prefer to see this like not a whole lane of people, but like 3 at a time.
Yeah, 3 at a time.
Like that. So you could still watch and see how they're doing and progressing and having a number to count versus 10 of them going at the same time where you just don't know.
It would, and it's not hard to run heats of that either. I will say, like for the women though, it would just be fun to see how many men the top girl could beat. Right. If like, I think 25 or 26 is the most I've ever heard, maybe 25, but how many men does that beat? You know, I just think that would be fun.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. Like setting betting lines on that would be really, really fun.
No tie break time, Meredith. Like you get a tie score if you tie. It just is what like you're fine.
Yeah. All right. You got 1 in 5 left. Here you go.
You have to explain this one, Spin. I think I gotcha, but you'll still have to explain it.
Do you want me to take my headphones off?
No.
Private chat.
So we're gonna.
Gotcha.
They're nice, Spin. You're awesome. Stand by. Okay, that's what I thought it was, Spin. But like, if it was like a weight thing, it's different.
They actually did that at one of their events.
I love this. This would be my number one. I think people would get hyped for it. Okay. Brian Shaw. Hafthor Bjornsson.
Deadlift, 100 max deadlift.
No.
The
Scotland people.
Oh, to do the Husafell stone carry?
No. That's Icelandic.
Oh, Scotland.
Scotland people are gamesmen. The Highland Games.
The
Yeah. But not. What'd you just say?
caber.
Not a caber.
A pole.
Not a pole.
Ball.
Nope. Think Brian Shaw and Hafthor Bjornsson. Like, what have you seen them do with what we're talking about?
Over the pole thingy?
Yeah.
The weight over the pole?
Yeah. So it's like a sandbag throw, a sandbag, like
keg.
or a keg. 45,
Rogue
50
has
pounds.
the sandbag with the handle.
Yeah.
That'd
I've
be cool.
I've done this. It's so fun. Like if you figure out like the right angle, and then you could just you can get it so much higher than
this
people
is
think.
one where I would want to know well ahead of time. Like, so Dave should release it like.
Oh no! I think you
a
just
month ahead.
you just surprise them with it.
People will
do.
look like idiots.
That's
It'll
the point. That's the point.
Yeah, but people hate that. They'll get so mad. It'll be the pegboard situation all over.
You can have like 10 minutes to practice.
10 minutes not enough for some of these athletes, John.
No, but that's the point, Tyler. It's okay for some people to look bad. They suck at adapting. They should look like that. It should show. I'm not saying this is the one we put on ESPN, but
if you really want to screw with them, release it like middle of the day on like the first day of the competition, and then have them do it the second day, because they're going to find somewhere and work on it that night and stay up late.
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely. This I just think would be awesome.
It would also be cool to get behind the scenes footage of that, to where it's like they're freaking out about it.
You watch people working it.
Yeah, and they're just working it.
Yeah. And I think fans would really like, all right, we're going up to 15 feet.
Yeah,
all right, we're going up to 17 feet. And then it's going to come down to the last two people, and can they do it? You know what I mean? Now, this is one where it's like some people are doing more work than the other, but you're not that strained doing this. It's supremely, can you do it? It's like
if no different than the sandbag. The shoulder.
100%. 100%.
That was so long. Jason would win this. It'd be really fun to watch. I'm going with number one.
I don't think it's a given Jason wins it. He's in the running to win it. For sure. But, you get some, Harry Lightfoot makes the games. He might have some experience with it. I'm not saying Harry Lightfoot. I'm saying there might be people like you're like Jason wins this because he's the biggest guy and he's super athletic. There is some things that you just don't catch on. Jason can't do a log muscle up, and he's had 4 years to do it.
Yeah,
just because he's athletic doesn't mean things are automatic. I'm just saying it's not a given he wins. He probably would be my pick too, but I don't put it past people being better than him.
Dallin would be real, or Sprague. would be really fun to watch if he got it right, because I think he could move some weight too.
Yeah.
All right.
You put in one?
I say one.
Yeah, that's one. The show of that would be incredible.
Sheer of like what I'm most entertained by.
Yeah.
Yeah. And the last one, John.
Okay, you'll have to explain this one after he gets it.
Yeah.
Okay. It is a all-out effort, which is what?
Max effort.
Yep. Just first word. Not reps, but
Time.
nope.
Weight.
Nope. Like 100 yards, 50
Oh,
yards.
distance.
Yep. Okay, so put those two words together.
Max distance.
Okay. Hold on. Nope. You're there. 2 words.
Handstand walk.
Stop. Hand over hand.
Rope pull.
Keep going. What are you pulling?
Sled.
Yeah. You got it. Put it together.
Max distance sled pull.
Yep.
Yep. So
The fish head gets off of there.
it got like there was one
It's
moment
hot.
where my body just freaked out. It was like, it's hot as hell now.
no, I not hand over hand. I'm thinking more. Remember the Rogue Fitness when it was in Austin and they had the strongman where they like pulled the bull, but it was like
So it's like a tractor pull.
like a tractor pull, but you just load this thing up that's stupid heavy and you give them 30 seconds to go as far as they can down the floor.
Yeah,
Or that spinny thing.
I'm fine with 5. Like I
No,
know
that's better.
The strongman, like they hyped that up like it was a big deal, and you just sat in your spot and you pulled it. Like it just
Better. It would be better. The same sort of situation, but that big spinny thing that they use.
the Conan's wheel. I think the Conan's wheel is
Conan wheel
better
would be
than
a
this.
version of this. That would be cool.
'Cause that's something you don't ever train. Like that would
Right.
be really fun to. It is like big man thing. Like all these fall in favor of the big man. Except
Well, I think
the
that's
muscle
one
ups,
of the
but-
things to talk about is like when Dave says 20 events, and that kind of goes into the next topic is like,
Your favorite and outliers.
are we, well, not even just outliers, but are we, are they all going to be these sprinty events where there's like 6 events that are
Max.
max something, right? And you look at those, it's like bag over the bar, bigger person, box jumps, bigger person.
They'll do 5.
The 100-meter sprint is probably like a taller person who can run.
Yeah.
Max distance carrying or sled type pull thing is probably the bigger person.
Yeah, it isn't until the ring muscle
Right.
ups or
Like
handstand
if you do
push-ups
the
or something
combine,
like
it's
that.
the bigger person, right? Bench press, like all those things.
I think Colton wins the bench press. No, not necessarily. I think Austin's second. So, but I hear you. I agree with you. I do think if they do something like this, that you need to have the right events that will create a balance. Max unbroken muscle ups is a great one. Max unbroken handstand walk. Like I think that's my, Victor Hoffer wins that, right? So like I think it's fine to have those, but you need to know that you have a right balance at the end of the rope for the combine type deal if you're doing that. I think Taylor said this, or maybe it was Bryson. I think it was Bryson, but one of them said this. It would be cool if at the ranch they just did every girl workout, and it's like the original girls, and I don't remember how many I remember, but they did 7 of the original girl workouts, and it's 700 points. Like that's day 1, and then you have a rest day, and then you do your regular 13 event games after that. I think that would be cool. You literally have 700 points. They're all short workouts. Everybody can, and they all test different things.
I don't mind that if it wasn't the ranch. I don't want them to go to the ranch and do that.
You want them to do other things at the ranch.
Right.
Okay.
That's cool
but,
for
I mean,
us, the historians. For anybody else at home that's just like they've come across or they've come along since 2020, they're gonna be like, This is just,
Tyler, with all due respect, I don't think there's many people that have come along since 2020. I think it's a great time to learn about your elders. You shouldn't, because you did more research on this than everybody. And the 30 to 40 demographic is the biggest one. All these people were pre-2020. How many 18-year-olds we got? Oh,
we don't
not very freaking many.
It doesn't matter how old you are. It matters when you came in, John.
Okay. I'm just saying.
All the 18-year-olds came in when they were 8, like RJ Mestre.
I thought it sounded cool. I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind what you just brought up, Ryan, but I do think it needs to be a right balance. I just think both of those would be cool. I also hear the thing about the ranch. I just think it'd be cool to do all 7 girl workouts. You start like the first day, there's 700 points on the line. That's insane. That is insane. And then the person that ends up
do that Friday instead.
The person that ends up being first place from after all the girls, it'd be really cool to see if they end up being first place after the weekend. I don't think they would, but it would be fun to see, right? I just think there would be cool story points from it. But I think he could do a lot of cool things. I think 20 events allows you to do a lot of cool things, and I shouldn't be, because the track record lately should tell me that I shouldn't be. But I am optimistic. I am optimistic, and I hope it's awesome. I really do. I'm going to get all hyped up, hopefully to not get let down again. I'll never get hyped up on the Open ever again. That ship has sailed. But I'm going to get hyped up for this. I'm excited. I think there's a lot of cool things we could do.
You, dude. You'll turn tail.
Dude, I've already turned tail. I think I've turned tail pretty hard.
Tell your friends, Matthew, that this show exists, because we're having trouble in this demographic.
Matthew, when did you get in? When did you get into this?
Probably 2019. Probably.
Yeah, it'd be the best. It's like, I've been in it since 2012, man. Like 8 years old. I was in it.
Yeah, that's where 20 events. I don't know how they do it without doing some of these like smaller things.
They'll do,
but then how do you do these smaller things that don't bias it?
I think you can. A handstand walk and unbroken muscle ups, and then you get a what were the other events?
But
I don't think a max box jump.
You're only hitting 2 of the pathways, though.
Well, you got other stuff that you're hitting.
You're not hitting the metabolic conditioning.
You're not hitting anything over.
You're only hitting gymnastics and weightlifting.
Yeah,
you get one long event. John's like, cool.
You got 13 events to do that, dude. You got a whole bunch of events to do that. Like,
they finished with the marathon. Marathon row.
Like, you're going to have a lot of these short things just to test because it's 20 events, but you're going to test everything. It's going to be fine.
Yeah, but if you start doing a bunch of these, like, the sled pull, you do the bag over the bar, and then you start doing a couple of 1 rep max lifts, you throw in a heavy barbell or element a couple times. Next thing you know, it's not going to be balanced that way.
Well, we haven't had that for a couple of years, Brian. I mean, yes, there is a way to not program well. Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Yeah. Nobody's arguing against you.
I just don't know how
History has shown lately that that's what's going to happen. But what do you just want to be sad about it?
I just can't see it. I just can't see 20 events.
There's ways to do it well, and there's ways to do it poorly. Like, we're just going to say, I just bet it sucks.
You do.
Don't watch the games. I bet it sucks. Like, what are you saying?
I don't know how 20 events work. Like, are we going to say there's too much running or too many machines?
No, I think you just see what happens and then make your decision after.
And then we say that.
Yeah, I mean, if it's the truth, dude, you think I'm not going to criticize it if it's the truth? Like, I am. But, like, I don't think there's a point when we know nothing. I don't think there's a point in being like, man, I bet it sucks.
I didn't say
He's
that.
Not saying he sucks. He's just saying
how do you make it so that it's not?
Man, I don't know how you make it good. I don't know how you make it balanced. It's going to favor somebody.
He's not saying that
big.
either. He's just saying it's difficult to do it right.
I want to know how you can make it balanced.
Well, let's see.
With that many.
Let's see. But John, our job is to commentate on how you do that.
After the fact.
I think you do 3, and you think about the balance of each of them. You try to hit some sort of running or power output, like, whether that's the 100-meter sprint or whatever. Again, it is going to favor some of that's going to favor a larger athlete, but not always. Like, short people are great at running, especially in short distances. And then you do 3 gymnastics tests of any sort, and then you do 3 strength tests. They're not going to be weighted the same as far as points wise. And then you finish all that. The 10th event is just some really long, terrible event that's like a marathon or whatever. And I think it's pretty balanced.
And
you
if those things end up being 50 points, all of them, they're all 50 points, then it was like 2 events that were power output, 2 events that were gymnastics output, and then you have 1 event that's endurance output. Like, you're doing fine. And then you have 12 other events to, maybe there's running in the next 4 of the 12 events. You don't know. Like, there's fine ways to make it fine. You're just searching for a reason to make it bad.
I know what you're saying, Spin. You're just saying it's
we're pessimistic enough.
I'm not pessimistic. I'm just saying, like, I get
You're
Spin's
not.
argument.
You're just sitting on the fence on this. I'm just saying.
No, I think you're both right.
Okay. I think what we're doing right now is stupid.
You made the deal out of it.
I think there's no point in judging it until it happens.
All right, we'll just talk about the mountain next week then.
Well, I mean, that's what's happened.
That's going to be terrible too. I'm going to judge that ahead of time.
Yeah.
Listen,
we don't know the workouts. How are we doing the mountain? We don't even know.
That is what has already happened.
We don't even know the workouts. How can we say the mountain? Come on. Other topics.
What do you want? You don't want 20 events?
I like the idea of 20 events if you can make it
right.
If you do it right. I don't want to do 20 events just because it's the 20th anniversary.
Okay, I agree with that.
Cute. Hey.
Right? Like, if there's a reason to do 20 events, then cool.
Yeah.
Like, and if they were 20 regular events like you see on a Saturday or a Sunday at the games, and it was just 20 of those, probably pretty cool. If you start doing all of these like power output 0 to 30 second type tests that make up a large percentage of it, I don't think that's the right way to go.
I agree with that completely. I think we should have started with that. It would have been 30 minutes of unwasted time.
You had the most speaking time during that segment.
I have to coach 5 a.m. tomorrow, and I'm just grumpy.
Is that it?
I'm letting y'all know. Yeah, I'm just grumpy about it.
Did you guys see the new CEO talk?
Bruce. Yes, I did.
Bruce,
I did not. Tell me about it.
Well, I'll let Bruce tell you. He was at the Two Brain Summit up in Chicago. Souza was there. I don't know who else was there, but Mr. Edwards, the CEO, was there, and he was interviewed. Had a couple talking points. Most of it centered around affiliates. I think education affiliates. I clipped the parts where we talked about the games and stuff that we talk about more often than not. So. This one, the new CrossFit CEO, on what new things we will see in the next 6 months.
What are the kind of moves that affiliates are going to see from you in the first 6 months?
The number one uniform thing, we've talked about it twice, is media and telling the stories in a smaller way and a bigger way about how CrossFit is great for you. We'll see certainly that messaging change first and foremost. And I think that that's the number one thing. I think you'll see changes in the way we view things like the Open. And I think how that informs that. Really all the things we've talked about, partnerships. I think we have a big commitment to changing partnerships, bringing back in the spirit of the subject matter experts.
What?
Media, telling stories about affiliates and life-changing things. Changing how they talk about the Open and subject matter experts, partnerships. He went on to say like that, and like education is important with the level 1, 2, 3, 4. So I want to get Tyler's opinion on this one first. what's your main takeaway from what we see in the next 6 months? That's the rest of this year.
So, media. Bruce has this way of speaking. You can see it on the other one I commented. You don't have to play it, but you can play the. You can see my comment. It's Dr. Steve Brule going, because he does John's favorite thing, which is word speak. Now he's not egregious about it.
Yeah.
And he actually has some substance to what he's saying, but he's like, you're going to see it in smaller and bigger ways. And I'm like, what the hell? I know what he means, but it's like you're canceling yourself out in the same statement. But he doesn't give any, I like the idea of what you're saying, but you didn't put any meat on the bone. And so my question is, well, what the hell's we've been doing on that front anyway? Like, wasn't that the whole point the whole time? So what have we been doing, and then how are you going to change it? That's what I wanted to know.
That makes an impact.
Yeah, that makes an impact. It's like,
When is the draft going to be announced, Bruce?
God.
Well,
I mean, what do you think he means, Spin? Or can you even?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Like, media, that's always the talking point. We just see get more media out there. I mean, you could go to GymCreatives and, I mean, Pedro will send.
Hey,
Pedro,
Bruce.
Bruce,
GymCreatives.
he'll send you 36 prepackaged.
That's 9 a week. Got John.
What a callback, man.
Right there, GymCreatives.com.
Oh, man.
Scan the QR code. Bruce.
Was that prepared? Because I did not see it coming. That was.
I mean, he's not wrong. Like, we should be doing that stuff. But my question is, what? What do you mean? And I know that, it's
I
part
always
of
struggle with that part of it. Like
always. What do you mean always?
The non-games media, right? So like highlighting somebody who got healthy via CrossFit. It feels a lot like when the masters athletes or even the adaptive athletes complain about not getting coverage, and then you go write an article or do coverage about it, and like 6 people go and look at it. It's like they really want it, and then it comes out, and they're like, nobody cares.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. Like, oh, we need to tell all these great stories about what's happening
Nobody
inside
cares.
affiliates. And then you post it on YouTube, and it gets 186 views on the CrossFit's main channel.
What was his second point?
Change around the open, like the messaging around the open.
That one worried me a little bit, but the thing that really made me feel positive about it was his last statement about what was it?
The subject matter experts and
the subject matter experts. So CrossFit was in a really good point when we had CrossFit football or field sport or gymnastics or
mobility, all those things.
All those. That
it.
was cool. People wanted to go to those. Like, you do want to go to those. I've been coaching here recently, and I was like, I need a refresher on some of these movements and how to coach them. I was like, I would like to go, to my CrossFit weightlifting cert or my gymnastics cert or whatever, just to get refreshed on that stuff, right? And those sell. The L1 doesn't sell. I don't think, like, we're not going to see a hockey stick of the L1s anytime soon. And so that's a good movement. The other thing that he said that really hinted me off to we might be in a good place is he talked about a study that was produced by a university that came out that proved that CrossFit works, basically. And I hadn't even heard of it. And I was like, the fact that he knows about it and that they want to kind of start talking about that stuff, I was like, yeah, this is positive movement. Because then you can do a story or you can do an interview with these people, or you can show it live in action about how this is real. That'll be a statement to the scientific community that that's good. And if you start doing stuff in that vein, that's a great move. So that whole sentiment saved the entire thing for me.
And that was outside of the scope of this, but yes.
Yes. It relates.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything wrong, but he didn't say anything, and I still am skeptical about what telling more stories is.
He's still early, right? He's still getting.
Yeah.
I mean, it sucks because he does have a lot of experience at the company. It's just like, but he's not run it from this position before.
Yeah. And then he was asked, what are you going to take out of, like, what are you going to remove if you're going to add stuff in? I thought this was interesting.
Is there anything is ending that, CrossFit's just not going to do anymore, or is it too early to even ask that question?
I think there's some things that don't provide value. When I look at the company itself, I think there's a lot of well-meaning people doing a lot of things.
Yeah.
And I could give you some silly examples, but I won't. I think it's really just being laser focused. And by the way, that does make certain things go away. I don't think anything major that would be important to an affiliate or a coach goes away. I think we'll strengthen all that. Balancing media and promotion around the games is really important. And how we do that is, I have some interesting ideas, but that'll take a little bit of time to figure out.
Is there anything?
Are you with us, John? My comment was too distracting. What did he say?
Listen, he won't. I have a lot of ideas, but it's going to take a little bit of time to figure it out.
Yes. The biggest takeaway I got was there's a whole bunch of people at CrossFit that are doing shit that isn't the right thing.
Yeah, he said that in the nicest way possible, didn't he?
Yeah, and I can tell you a whole bunch of dumb stuff that we're doing, but I'm not gonna embarrass them, right? Like, that's, if I'm at HQ and I'm working there, I'm like, oh no, am I doing something that's important, or am I just kind of pushing paper around, like wasting time? And he knows it.
Yeah, and
Right.
that's what sucks about these things, especially as early as he is in, and you're going to start executing on some of your vision. Like, you can't really say anything too crazy.
Yeah. The messaging though around the games, I also took it as like, we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to change the affiliates and the education side of the business, and we're doing too much around the games.
Yes, balance. He used the word balance.
Right.
I
don't know.
So on the education side, right? It seems like that's a big. He's talked about it in multiple places. Education.
That's the moneymaker.
That's the moneymaker. Agreed, but is it a moneymaker?
It makes money. It's one of the few revenue streams that is making money.
Yes, okay, but you take it's getting, let's see, of available resources, say it's currently getting 20%, and then you're like, okay, we're going to put 50% of resources into education. Do you think you're going to get 50% return out of that? The same corresponding return? Do you really? How? You're just, Corey, you're doing word speak to me.
Yeah, just throw some media at it. It'll be fine. John, you all right over there?
Totally
I just think we just throw some media at it and we're fine.
What's going to sell on the education side? What's going to sell besides the specific courses?
I'm pro games over education, but it's, I don't claim to know anything.
I'm not pro games over education. I just want to know what you mean. And I just don't see it.
I think you can. I'm on the John side. I think you can get to the education through the games. Like, the games is the net.
Okay.
I still think it is the marketing net of CrossFit. I don't think talking about an L1 or how you can.
I lift more than all of you. There is not one person who is listening to this that I do not lift more than. My dad can out bench me, but other than him.
I still think CrossFit, the games, brings in people from outside. I don't think talking about education, about how CrossFit is the best education out there, draws people in. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so.
He said that I wish I remembered the exact word use he had, but they wanted to be basically the front runner, or the place that you should go for fitness knowledge. Do you remember him saying that? It's somewhere in
Yeah,
the
something
middle.
like that. Yeah.
That's a good sign. I like you saying that, which could make the education worth it. The media is the important part.
But
there.
how? Yeah, how do you convey that? How do you get people to actually want to come to wherever you put this to see it?
You
Because
start
if it's
running,
if it's on the CrossFit podcast, it's not getting it.
you start running events or being associated with, higher level people, or what's that guy's name? He's always doing research. He's on like every podcast, got a really nice beard. He's like exercise science guy, but like you start having these people around. Huberman. You start having those people around. You start being associated with some of this stuff.
Yeah, but those are coming to talk to CrossFitters.
Yes.
It's not CrossFitters going out to talk to,
But do
those
something
to pull them in.
Do something
You
special
need-
with those people. Make them
But
more
who within CrossFit can do that?
CrossFit-centric.
Who in CrossFit can do that?
What do you mean? Who within CrossFit can do that?
Who is the voice within CrossFit that does that type of thing, right? Like
Who's the education
that's what
leader?
Greg did, right? Greg was the voice
Yeah.
that got people out. There's nobody within CrossFit that goes outside of CrossFit that can speak
that
to it.
heavy. Yeah, that's fair. We don't have our scientist.
Everything we do, we talk to ourselves. And there's nothing wrong with that, but we're not capturing anybody else outside of it. Whereas Greg caught people from outside.
Yes.
The games caught people outside of that because it was new, cool, different, interesting. The last 6 years, we've had none of that. Don couldn't speak to it. Don spoke corporate stuff. I mean, and this is not the forum for it, but Bruce is doing the same thing. It's how do I lead as this company CEO?
I think James could do it.
I don't think James is diehard like Greg is about some of that really niche science stuff, the fucking mitochondria crap. You know what I'm saying? It's not crap, but you know what I'm saying.
No, that's fair. But
You got to have the dork that not only is a dork, but is a compelling dork.
Right. That they can
And
talk
probably
about all of
good
it.
looking.
I mean, James fits that category. So
Yeah.
he's got 2 out of 3.
But so what do you do in that situation? So you want to become an authority. You have to start saying things that just denies all authority and like says the authoritative people are wrong. And then you get
There's
with
nobody
authoritative
that
people.
can do that
Right.
anymore.
But we
That's
don't
the
even have
problem.
anything. The only thing we have is we produce results that other fitness methodologies don't produce. And we don't talk about it enough in a way that triggers all the other communities because they've heard of us now. They're like, oh, okay, CrossFitters, they're all crazy, blah, blah, blah. They just dismiss us. Now you have to meet them on their level and start saying like, no, you're wrong and we've proved this. Right? Which could be a really cool
Bring back the Russells.
right, the Russells and that stuff. That could be a really cool media push. And if he does that, you're going to see a team of fighters come back. You have to.
I'd be okay if the Russells came back and started like writing crazy articles, getting published in the New York Times or doing stuff like that, right? That gets like that's what you have to have.
So it could be we could be turning a rock into
But it's
a very aggressive CrossFit future, which is
it's
cool.
not, it's not bringing Rhonda Patrick in to talk about two
No.
CrossFitters. It's not and putting her on a podcast. We're bringing Huberman in now. If Huberman was like the evangelical like CrossFit this, CrossFit that, and that's all he talked about, that's different. But he's not doing that.
Yeah, you need a Huberman. Like if you took Huberman, brainwashed him into CrossFit, and then sent him back out in the world, that's what you need.
Yes.
Yeah.
And the last thing, sanctions. There are a whole bunch of people got sanctioned for lying about who they were as a judge, not having their advanced judges course, lying about their age in the open. They finally announced that. Editing videos. Some Masters dude edited his video. If you are going to be helping out this weekend with the individuals, don't lie about your judge credentials or who you are.
There's gonna be
You'll
somebody
get caught.
who's like,
Which the Hiller one was the other one that got caught. Jody Bullard and whoever else that he featured a month ago. I really want to know, like, there's got to be more than that did that.
yes.
So like, does CrossFit have a way of like figuring this out, or they just like took it for like, oh yeah, that's who it is. Does CrossFit have any way to actually police that, or does it rely on Hiller to do it?
They have a way because they can see the date in which these things were completed. But
Yeah,
are
but
they
you just say, but if you're a woman and you say that I'm somebody else, CrossFit doesn't
Right.
know that you're not that person.
right? They don't. Yeah, they
They're
can't
not
verify.
verifying a picture.
They got to go back into the video and look at the name, and then look at the person, and yeah, they're not going to do that.
So don't cheat. Hiller will get you though. That's for sure. John, any PRs on your side before we wrap it up?
Dude, we got a lot. I've had like 5 PRs this week.
5 PRs on what?
Various lifts, man. Shout out to what?
You're supposed to say jybarbellclub.com. Sign up now. Get 2
I'm
weeks for
sorry.
free.
I'm sorry. Yeah, like we are in PR season, so a lot of people are finishing up cycles. You probably see a lot of Instagram posts coming soon. Yeah, if you want to get strong, sign up for JY Barbell, jybarbell.com. Let me make you strong.
That's right. Use code SPIN, vindicate.com, Paper Street Coffee, and Frog Grips. You get 20% or 15% or whatever percentage you want. If you go to that website, King Kong Bags, you will no longer get that subscription or discount. So too late. Too late. Maybe next time you will listen and get it in before then. So that's it. That's all I got.
What's next week? Nothing's next week.
Next week's the mountain.
Mountain?
The mountain.
And then we'll know who's going to the CrossFit Games.
We'll know who's going to the CrossFit Games. Yeah.
Maybe until Hiller finds them.
Maybe.
Until Hiller finds them and blasts them, and then they're done.
If y'all had a dark horse to make it, who would you say? All right, like Jack Farlow is mine, but like a name that probably ain't gonna make it. Women or men?
That you don't think about. Let me see. Peter Ellis.
Okay, he was sick
chance.
at Torian, so
On the women's side, I think the people that don't know Oda Lundekvam is probably the one I would say that people don't know here in the States.
I'm gonna say Reese for the girls, but for the men, I'm gonna say Jack. Tyler?
I don't have any.
No, he only worries about the last place.
Yeah.
Who will not make it that people think will?
I said a few the whole damn show.
Well, I mean, but these are your locks. This is Tyler's trash.
I
Tyler
don't think
Christopher would.
Lightfoot doesn't make it. Ibarra doesn't make it.
Spin, this is not your area of expertise. Tyler is the only one who knows who's not going to make
Read off the top men for me real quick.
Koski, Medeiros, Ackerman, Panchik, Mertens, Lightfoot, Ibarra.
Panchik's not making it.
Dang, I'm the only team Panchik. What is
I'm
the
not
world?
anti-Panchik.
No, I think Panchik makes it. I think Panchik makes it.
Okay.
I'm not saying. I'm not.
Did y'all
saying
hear
I'm
that,
anti-Panchik.
Panchik family? Tyler
can't
hates
happen,
the
dude.
Panchik family.
They can't both be there.
Let it go on the record. Get this Panchik thing off of me.
It's
I
all
don't
a
want it.
conspiracy. There's not actually 2 of them, John. It's just one. They just made 2 so they could compete twice, get twice the chance. Duh.
Okay.
Okay.
And then on the women's side, Ariel, Claudia, Grace, Alexis, Leah, Janie, Solberg, Trista, Maddie, Rolf.
I don't think Grace is gonna make it.
Oh, wow. Dang.
I'm sorry to say that out loud. I really want her to make it, but I just don't feel it from the stars.
If she's
Keeper's
there's no
probably
running
not
if she
watching
hasn't.
anymore, but Zane probably is.
Yeah.
I feel bad. I don't like whatever was going on.
I feel bad.
It was a calf thing, I think. She had it taped up on the first run, and she did terrible.
She could make it. It looked like not only the calf, but it just like something feels wrong.
Tyler's
I think when you're that far back and you know that you have to have a perfect run.
I'm thinking about the
go for
season
it
as
and
a
you're done.
whole.
I think she's fine until then. I don't know. We'll find out. Next week, we'll see you guys and come back for the mountain.
I apologize to absolutely nobody.
I fucking hate